There are things in this world that we can never fully understand or explain.
But there are things that we can explain.
We are here to find these so-called paranormal findings and to see what lies beyond the grave.
We are not full believers, but we are optimistic and we are ready for whatever is out there.
With our criteria at hand and with the right amount of unexplainable evidence,
We will determine if a place is haunted by the spirits who lie there.
we will be shocked.
Oh! What?
We will be skeptical.
We will be 100% real.
I heard a girl talking right over here.
And most importantly, we will find the truth to these so-called haunted places.
My name is Gian.
And my name is Nikki. And this is Haunted or Not.
Welcome, everyone. We are in Freetown State Forest. We are going to be doing this location 2 different days, but for you, it's going to be 1 video. So, let's start walking. So, we're just going to be walking for a little bit. We are going to be going to a few different spots. This entire place is full of history, full of creepiness, cults, killings, really everything. And we'll explain more of that history right now. The Freetown Fall River State Forest, commonly known as the Freetown State Forest, is a publicly owned forest covering more than 5,000 acres in the city of Fall River and the towns of Freetown and Lakeville in the state of Massachusetts.
The forest lies mostly in the center of the town of Freetown, about a third of the town, dividing Assinet, East Freetown, and Fall River's northernmost boundary.
The forest land includes Profile Rock, a granite outcropping which local Native Americans believe to be the image of Chief Massasoit, and a 227-acre Wampanoag reservation.
The forest is owned by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and operated by the Department of Conservation and Recreation with headquarters in Assinet.
The 2 parts that we are investigating are supposedly the most haunted of the entire forest.
The ledge, which consists of an almost 100-foot cliff where people reportedly kill themselves, is home to numerous cult activities, such as cow hangings with blood on the trees.
Other reports are people going missing and murders that haven't been fully confirmed, but are on police records.
Profile Rock, the place where we will be investigating the day after, is supposedly home to a more darker entity, such as demonic recordings from EVPs, sites of the Wampanoag tribe chief himself, and as well as more cult sightings.
Well, we're at the ledge. This supposedly is where people would commit suicide and also where it is said to be cursed. There have been few stories, like one formidable story that I told you about, where this girl went to go meet with her boyfriend, but he was never here and then she disappeared. No one knows if this is true or not, but it is supposedly one of these stories.
Ghosted.
Anyways, I have been here so many times, like the pictures I've seen where the sunrise would up there and then sunsets over there. It is very peaceful, very beautiful, but once it gets to the sun setting part, it can get pretty spooky. So we're going to stay up here for a little bit, and then when it gets dark, we're going to get our night vision out. We'll investigate up here a little bit, and then we'll go back down the path, back to the car, and then we'll go to the next location. So this is pretty much it. Maybe we'll go down there, actually. That wouldn't be a bad idea. But yeah, this is it. This is the spot where I still love to this day to watch the sunrise, but it is a very creepy spot. So we'll be back at ya. So the sun basically just set, so we have a couple more minutes of daylight, and it is foggy as fuck over there.
Yeah, cool though.
It really is. I mean, you guys can't see the Nikki. Dear God. Yeah, in like a couple more minutes it's gonna be dark, so we're gonna get the night vision camera out. We're gonna start up here and then work our way down that way, so we're at the bottom of the cliff. Yeah, hopefully we don't get mauled by an animal. I mean, I have a backpack and can swing something at it, so I mean, yep. All right. So we'll see you guys in a couple minutes. All right then, Nikki, we are starting to record.
Let's go.
All right, so it is still a little bit of light outside, and we're gonna be going back and forth with it. But like, I'm gonna take the night vision off. This is basically what we're seeing. I mean, it's kind of I mean, actually no, we can actually see a lot more than what you're seeing, but night vision obviously helps out a lot. Let's get started. We'll start with a easy EVP recording, and this time what we're gonna do is we're gonna be very patient. Where we're gonna not be like waiting like 20 minutes for a response, but we're gonna wait a little bit longer than like a few minutes.
And we're not gonna like have you sit through it the whole time with us. We'll cut it if like nothing happens, you know.
Hello. We are here to investigate to see if this place is haunted or not. That's what the show is called. So, I know this place. Actually, you know what?
Oh.
This way. So, if anyone is here, spiritualized, who might have fallen, killed themselves, or any native spirits, or murdered people here, please, do not be shy. Come to us. While doing some EVP recordings on top of the ledge, we didn't hear anything or see anything out of the ordinary. So, with that said, me and Nikki started walking down towards the path, back to the car. And we stopped to do some EVP and EMF readings, and we didn't catch anything. Although, Nikki did see something out of the corner of his eye. So, what do you see, Nikki?
I see like these two eyes at the end.
So
they look like animal eyes. It could be a fox or something. That's what I'm saying.
Where?
Like, look at the end.
I can't see, Nikki. Like my eyesight.
Take your.
Even with glasses.
Let's move up.
Yeah. Just be careful.
I'll go first.
So, what are the tactics for a fox?
He's just looking at us. Oh! What? Fucking bug just flew by my ears.
Jesus Christ.
It just went.
Jesus Christ. Okay. After Nikki's bug encounter, we decided to do more EVP and EMF readings for the next few hours and found nothing to our surprise. So, we decided that this part of the Freetown State Forest is definitely not haunted. Welcome everyone, we are at day 2 in the Freetown State Forest and we have special guest Justin Savastano with us.
How you doing?
He's one of our close friends, and he has been in some of our videos. So now we're at the part. We are in some parts of deeper of the forest. We're going to be at the Profile Rock, where supposedly the one of the Wampanoag Indians, I think that's what this is called, the Wampanoag Indians died, and there have been reported of satanic rituals around this area, and EVP recordings caught. And in that EVP recording, it would be saying stuff like Hail to Satan, or the satanic blah blah blah, I don't know what, but in a little bit it'll be, what time is it, like what, 7:30 right now?
Something like that.
This is very, Vicky, if you want to show this to the viewers.
Walking on thin ice right now. Oh wait, now we're good. Oh no, it continues. Sorry, so we gotta make sure we walk straight.
So
no gay shit.
I think we're a little bit better prepared than yesterday, so hopefully, this path splits. We're gonna go straight or right, Nikki?
We'll go right. Oh, we'll go this way. It's not as weird.
This is the shit I was talking about.
We'll be fine.
We'll be back in a little bit, and we'll come back to the car. There were actually people up on the rock that we wanted to go up to, but they were, so we'll be waiting for them to leave in like an hour. Hopefully, if they're too high to leave. Yep, we'll be back in a little bit. Bugs everywhere, and yeah. All right, Nikki. So
Justin, this is the segment where we decide if the part we are in is going to be haunted or not. Are we going to see anything? Are we going to hear anything?
Now,
or are we not going to?
I think because it's going to be, we're in a native area, we're like a native rock, and we're going to be going to different parts of the forest. We might maybe see something. There's going to be a lot less animal noises. Just by walking around, we already noticed that. So I think maybe we'll hear something. What do you think?
I don't think we're gonna hear anything, but I do think we're gonna get an eerie vibe. Like I feel like at some parts we're probably gonna get like some kind of uncomfortable vibe. Maybe like something happened there. I don't know. Maybe just like a sense of feeling. But I don't think we'll see anything. Maybe we might hear something that will probably make us question what it was. But I think it'll mostly just be like this uncomfortable vibe we get.
Justin, what do you think just by walking around?
It definitely gives me a vibe with it. I obviously believe in ghosts, so I think it'll be haunted, personally, just because of the vibe I'm getting from it.
So I think from all three of us, there's different varieties. Like you don't fully believe in them, I kind of am on them. He fully believes in them. So
there we go.
It's very diverse. So I think we'll get a good answers. We'll have our own opinions to what things are.
Right.
So that'll be a good thing.
See, like, he believes in that. I'm a very skeptical person. I believe, you're pretty skeptical as well.
I'm more on the believable side. Like, oh, that could have been something. So, we'll see. It's gonna be dark in a few more minutes, and then hopefully those people are gone. And if not, then maybe we'll just go into a different part and then come back to that later on.
Yeah, we saw another path we could take.
Yes, we saw a bunch of other paths. So that's what we'll do, and we'll be back with the night vision and all of our equipment. So catch you folks later. All right, so all three of us are on this rock. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's profile rock. That is the view. The sun is literally barely visible.
It's about to get pretty dark now.
Yeah, it's about to get pretty dark in like 2 minutes. So there's Justin in the back. So we're on the big rock, the profile rock, where supposedly there's been activity of EV recordings of satanic stuff or the ghost of the Indian. And what we're gonna do is gonna be very respectful. There's a lot of graffiti on this here rock.
So as you can see, some people didn't respect it entirely.
Yeah. So and what I think is that we're gonna respect it. We're not gonna be very vulgar. We're gonna try to get as much evidence as we can, and we're gonna be very respectful in this location for the Wampanoag tribe and all of its deceased, because we're not that kind of people. So.
Right. So with that being said, let's get started.
And we're all down.
Yes.
Awesome. Yep. All right. So because there's three of us now, I'll be behind. So you'll be. Yep,
I'll be middle.
So just go down that path, and remember those tree stumps we had to go down? That we had to like walk on over to get over here? So now we're at the bottom of the rock. We're about to show you it right now. Yeah, so right up there. You can't. I mean, Nikki, try to shine the light.
It's kind of hard to, but.
Yeah, so I don't think you can't really see it, but
That's like the top of the rock.
That's the top of the rock right there. Yeah. So, Nikki, if you want to hold Justin can have the flashlight on, and you can turn off your phone. Hello. We are here not to invade or. During our first EVP of the night, our camera caught something that our untrained eyes didn't see. If you are here with us. As you can see, it looks to be a white orb coming from beyond the camera and disappearing. To see if it was a bug or something else, I tried using different angles of the same recording and find that none of them have the same orb. It wouldn't have been a reflection from my glasses, for during the entire night there wasn't the same light structure as you see before you. If you come close to this device in my hand, the numbers will start to go up and maybe start to beep.
After this location, we ventured deeper in the woods and came across a few paths that we wanted to investigate, with some uninvited visitors as well as some paranormal interactions.
All right, ladies. So we're at another part in the forest. We found another path. And to be honest, this entire forest is on a Wampanoag burial. This used to be Indian land. That's why it's part of the Bridgewater Triangle.
I have a better feeling on here than I did in the forest. Yeah,
well, this is still the forest, though. But
yeah, I know. I just have a feeling like this is like safer. I mean, because it's not safer. It's just like I don't know. I just don't feel like. Okay.
All right.
Oh no!
Oh, stop! While walking through the paths, the EMF reader went off. As we thought it could have been one of our phones or other devices, it wasn't, for no one was near the EMF reader, and if it was that, the EMF reader would have been going off more than that. Okay, dude, the numbers were going up, and look.
It's the bug.
No. Turn back. Look at that thing.
So where is it?
Look at that thing.
No, it's something else.
Shit, that thing is huge.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Oh my god, it hit me. Go. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. Fuck these bugs.
from Mother Nature.
No, it's still following me.
Oh god. I can't see.
No, it wasn't the bug. It was definitely something.
Well, that bug was defending it. It chose to
I feel like
go
someone's
away.
walking. Wait, stop. Alright, serious. No, serious. That's what I said before. Like I'm hearing other footsteps behind us. Are you scared of spiders, Nikki?
Oh, I heard it. I heard it. It's right next to Nikki. I saw it. I swear to you, I saw it. It was right here, and I think it went over that way. I heard it. I heard the bug move.
Oh. I can't see. Can't see.
I got. Oh, good one.
Okay.
For mud.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sweaty. I'm just. That was the only one I fucking heard that.
Clean it off from me.
Fuck me.
Oh no! Clean it off, bro.
With
I
what?
hit my ass.
Wait, is it liquid?
What?
God damn.
Thank God I got that on camera.
Soil yourself.
Oh my God. Is my bag? Okay, is my backpack? No, my backpack is fine. After the beetle interaction, we decided to head back to our first spot to conduct more of our investigation. Alright boys, so we're back at the first location because when we left people were coming in and then they left, they were screaming, they were probably drunk and high, so we're back.
One of them was vaping.
We're not gonna go to the profile rock section, I don't think, maybe we'll just be in the area, but this is really, really quiet, so this is definitely a different vibe.
This definitely has a serious vibe.
Yeah, I'll send that, but it's fine. It was a little wet. Put that right here. The EMF reader right there, and I'll bring out the EVP recorder. If there's anyone here, anything spiritual, come sit on this bench with us.
As you heard, the EMF went off unexpectedly. We reviewed the footage and found that it couldn't be one of us, as we were all sitting on the bench. And if it was the EVP recorder, it would have gone off more.
If there's any spirit here, you can come sit on the bench with us. It's okay. You can talk into this device right here, too. I'm hearing stuff over there, but I don't know. Oh, it's already 66 points. If there's anyone here, anything spiritual, come sit on this bench with us. That's not it.
That could be something.
Because the EVP is right there and it's not doing anything. I'll move it over this way. You can talk into this device right here, too.
After the EMF reader went off, we captured something on the EVP that is surprisingly shocking.
At first, we did not hear anything during the night through the EVP recording until we looked back at the footage and the EVP recordings later on. You can talk into this device right here, too. You can talk into this device right here, too. You can talk into this device right here, too. That breathing that you heard couldn't have been any one of us, for we were not near the EVP recording, and we would have been able to hear that same breathing over and over again. It also couldn't have been the wind, for there wasn't really any wind at that point of time, but you would also be able to hear it throughout the entire EVP recording.
No, because no, I'm hearing footsteps and I feel like someone's gonna walk out there.
I don't think there's footsteps. I think there's an animal.
I heard something. No, I heard like walking.
Really?
Yes. You hear that?
after a few good hours, we decided to head on home and look over all of the content that we have collected. Hello, and this is just after the Freetown State Forest episode, and right now, me and Nikki are gonna talk about if this place is haunted or not. So, first off, we did this 2 days. We did the ledge first, which is supposedly where people have committed suicide. There have been like cult sightings and stuff like that. And then the next day, we went to the rock where the Indian burial ground is supposedly kept. So, what are your thoughts for both days?
So first day when we went on the ledge, it was a very dark place, very woodsy-like, but I didn't really get much of a haunted vibe from it. You know, there were like odd sounds we heard, but it was mostly just smaller animals. And like I said, you know, animals that were more afraid of us than we were of them.
The bug?
Yeah, like the bug that flew in my ear. That's why we jumped so hard. And then the raccoon eyes at the end. It was just a raccoon. And then the second day, however, was a bit different because even though we really didn't see anything, we definitely heard something when we went to the EVP recording. EEP, whatever.
EVP, yep.
EVP. And just something about that whole day. Like, even when we first got there, before it got dark, I just got like this uneasy vibe. I don't know what it was. I felt like there was just something there. So,
yeah. And so for both days, we looked over the EVP footage and other footage. With the first day with the ledge, there were so many bugs going around. Like, and then we went to the next day, there were like barely any bugs. It was weird. Like, it was kind of quiet. So it was very hard to differentiate what an EVP recording was during the first day. So EVP recordings were not found anywhere. I did see a shadow near the ledge, or like when we were walking down back to the car. That could have been anything. So, and then the second day, I did feel a bit different, and we did find EVP recordings. The EMF did go off.
and keep in mind, when the EVP went off, when we were sitting at the table,
EMF,
whatever. We were all facing away
Yeah.
from the EMF because we were all like sitting on the outside of the table, and the thing was right in the middle. But it literally sounded like someone literally just breathed into it. It blew it. Blowjob, you know?
Yeah, right. And it was right after we asked if you wanted to speak into this. And also, the EMF did go off a few times. I mean, we did have bug sightings, but obviously you can differentiate if that's paranormal or not, but I don't think so. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I wish we investigated more of it. Maybe we'll come back to it another day, like the entire, because there's so much, but we went to the main two spots of Freetown Forest that are supposedly like mainly haunted. And I think that the part that we went to the second day, I think that is haunted.
Definitely. So I guess we can say that since one part of it was haunted, we can say that the Freetown Forest is haunted.
Like there's like hundreds of acres that we still have not even discovered yet. So, but those were the most two.
The second day when we were at that park or whatever, that place is definitely haunting. It may not be nothing compared to like other sites around the world, but there's definitely some eerie vibes there. Most
Very
definitely.
eerie vibes. So Freetown State Forest is haunted.